What is popular sovereignty and its origin? Imagine a world where the power to govern is not handed down from kings or queens but comes directly from the people themselves. That idea is at the heart of popular sovereignty. It is a principle in democracy that says governments get their authority from the consent of the people they serve. In simple terms, the people are the ultimate source of power, and governments are just their representatives. This concept started gaining ground during the Enlightenment, a time when thinkers began questioning traditional authority. They argued that legitimate governments must be based on the will of the people, not divine right or inherited power. Thinkers like John Locke and Jean-Jacques Rousseau emphasized that governments should serve the interests of the people and be accountable to them. In history, popular sovereignty played a key role in the American Revolution. Colonists believed they had the right to decide how they were governed, which justified breaking away from British rule. The Declaration of Independence states that governments derive their power from the consent of the governed. Later, the United States Constitution also reflects this idea by establishing a government that is accountable to its citizens. A notable example of popular sovereignty in action was the Kansas-Nebraska Act of 1854. It allowed residents of those territories to vote on whether to allow slavery. This was an attempt to let the people decide their own laws, but it led to violence and conflict. The situation showed how tricky it can be to apply popular sovereignty fairly, especially when it involves sensitive issues like human rights. From an ethical point of view, popular sovereignty raises questions about how to make sure the people's will is truly reflected. Issues like voter suppression, political corruption, and unequal representation can distort this principle. In global politics, it influences debates about how countries justify their legitimacy and how citizens can shape international policies. People express popular sovereignty through voting, creating constitutions, and participating in civic activities. These mechanisms help ensure governments stay connected to what the people want. When citizens have a say in laws and policies, governments are more likely to act in their best interests. In the end, popular sovereignty is about giving power back to the people. It reminds us that governments exist to serve the people's needs and that their authority depends on the people's approval. Its roots in history and ethics show how vital it is for fair and accountable governance, both within nations and across the world.